Welcome to a complete web development guideline. We are now in part 4. Actually, I'm running a series of a complete web development guideline. I think already we have done 3 parts, and this will be going to part 4. And today we are going to discuss about a very important concept, floating. Okay, in the last part, we discussed about box modeling. Today, I want to repeat box modeling, then I'll go to floating. Now, why I am repeating? Some of you have sent me emails asking to discuss box modeling in detail once again. I'm not going to go in detail, but I want to just repeat the concept so that those who fail to understand can understand, because it is very, very important concept. If you don't understand box modeling, you cannot style the contents. Contents are, I told you, articles, our photos, videos, and audios. Okay, and these are four very, very important contents that we have to always style in our web development or software development industry. Okay, uh, without further ado, let me start. I just type here Git. If you don't have Git bash on your computer, Git is a version control that helps us to um, manage our projects very easily. It helps to create files and folder structure very quickly in a very fast manner. All right, and it also helps us to work together in a group. Okay, so Git bash is very important. If you don't have on your computer, just go and check the part 1 where we prepared our dev environment. We downloaded and installed our necessary software. Okay, then just press enter and it will open our Git bash. Okay, I'm not going to discuss it again how it works, because we already did it in part 1. Okay, control plus will make it bigger and control minus will make it smaller. So I just go to cd desktop, means I'm telling my git go to my desktop. Okay, cd means change directory, and we are now on my desktop. And just I want to make a folder. mkdir means make directory, directory means folder, and name of the folder is bootcamp 2020, say for example. All right, or 21, whatever. Okay, and cd means change directory. I'm telling git to access bootcamp. Bootcamp. Okay, I just write bootcamp, then press tab button, and it has been auto completed. And now we are on bootcamp 2021, and I just create a new folder, and the command is touch. Touch means create a new file. Okay, to create folder is make directory, and to create file is touch, and the name of the file is index.html. Okay, and I create another directory, and it is CSS, and I access CSS folder or cd space CSS, and I'm now inside CSS folder, and I say touch means create a new folder and name of the new file, create a new file, not folder, sorry, and CSS. Okay, and we can check whether it has been created, and I see we already created style.css, and I can step back how I can do it. Just type cd, then a space dot dot. So just cd is change directory, but when I'm saying cd space dot dot means one step back. We are stepping out from CSS folder to bootcamp folder. Okay, and now we are on bootcamp folder. Okay, now I can open a code editor. If you don't know all this, please go back and check part 1 and 2, and it will open a code editor, Visual Studio Code, automatically. So powerful command. Okay, now what I can do, I open index.html. Okay, and just click here, and I just type exclamation sign, and it should pop up the boilerplates. Okay, sometimes it takes time. It's crazy, you know. Now we see it's pop up, and just press enter, and boilerplate is here. Okay, we call it boilerplate. Actually, it's basic structure of HTML. Okay, I name the web page Bootcamp 2020, and I just say welcome to full stack. Now, question is, what is stack? Stack is a set of technologies that we use to create web application. Stack can be of different kinds, like Python stack, JavaScript stack, PHP stack, Ruby on Rails, and so many more. It can be Java full stack too. Stack Bootcamp 2020. Excuse me. And just you can save it with Ctrl S and right button click, open with live server. In some computer it might not open. It's not opening on my computer. Then if there is a problem, there is solution. Just go to index.html, right button click, and reveal in File Explorer. Click here, and it will show you your files and folders. And again, right button click, or you can do double click, open with. You can choose any browser from here. I open with Google Chrome. And welcome to Full Stack Bootcamp 2020. Okay, now I just want to connect the CSS folder, CSS file with this HTML file. I just type link and press enter. And now how I can connect, I can just write, this is attribute, right? Attribute, what is attribute and what is attribute value? Please check. I'm not going to repeat it. And then I just type the name of the folder where our file is located. Our CSS file is here. Okay, you don't need to actually, when you put slash, automatically all the files will be popping up here, and choose the one you want to connect with this special HTML, specific HTML file. Okay, and now we are connected. How we can be sure? Just open this, just click here and open this style.css. You can choose body tag. Okay, body, then just take body as a selector, And these are CSS. Uh, these are CSS properties. Okay, background, background color. Okay, and I want it to be, say, for example, green. I'll take light green. Excuse me, or light blue. And you can go back and check your website and reload it, and we see the background has become light green. Okay, and now what we are going to do, we are going to repeat box modeling. To do it, I can type dot is class and just say my dips. Okay, now, class is in general, there can be more than two classes on a page. Same classes can be more than two. Um, and ID is always unique, and you can use only one ID on one page. That means it will be unique. Okay. Now I just type H1 and I say D1. Okay. And I just copy another two of this. Excuse me. This is deep 2 and this is deep 3. Okay, and even I can put some text here. Let's say lorem 10. 10 words are here. I just copy it. Okay, and then paste it here, just putting some content so that it becomes more visible and we can check what's going on. Refresh and we can see there are 3 divs right now. Okay, and let's go and apply box modeling. How we can do it now? Box modeling has 4 components. One is content, then content, then padding, margin, and border. Okay, so margin, border, padding, and content. Four components. There are 4 components: content, padding, border, margin. Okay, 4. Now I just take the class. We are styling these 3 divs all together because class is used to style the same way or size or color, and it defines with dot. Okay, and just select it as a selector, and I see background color is red. Okay, and now we can see the background color will be red. Okay, wow, and we want width to be 200 pixels. So for example, it may be very small. Let's check. Yeah, still it fits, right? I think yes, it fits well. But if I say 250, it will be better, I think. Okay, now I want height to be 250, but I can take as much height I want. Okay, wonderful. And now we have content. I want now padding here. Okay, padding makes the content more readable. So I can say padding. Okay, padding will be, say for example, 20 pixel. Wonderful. When I put padding 20 pixel, it becomes readable, but it turns to each other because the color is red and there is no border. That's why we can't see exactly whether there are three deeps or just one deep. Now, let's put border. Now, border has its three components again. What do I mean? Three elements or three components, whatever you say. One is how much it will be the thickness. I say 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel, and what color it will be. I say green, say for example. And how it will look like. I say solid. You can put dashed also. Okay, and or you can say dotted also. It will dotted will be dot dot and dashed will be dash dash. Okay, let's check with dotted. And solid will be solid. You see, and let me make it solid. Solid, right? The beauty of web development or software development is you can create whatever you want. You can design, you can develop the way you want. Okay, and it's from nothing. You are creating it from nothing. Just you have computer and some necessary software, and you can create whatever you want to create. Okay, you can color whatever color you want it to be. Those who are watching this tutorial or video, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you can get a notification. Okay, and I'm giving it free. Okay, tutorial is free. But if you think if you want to move faster or you want to be smooth in learning or you want to make interesting journey in learning, you can knock me, you can email me and join in our batch or one-on-one coaching session. We can teach you to become a web developer in just 3 to 6 months. Okay, now excuse me. Now just let me give you the contact. This is CSS. And we will show your brand at gmail.com. You can contact here usually if you really want. We teach coding for kids also. If your kids are 8 to 15, in between 8 to 15 years, we can teach them also basic computer programming and web design and development. Within 3 to 6 months, they can develop any website and games. Okay, so now let's check what happens. Now we see we have border, we have padding, okay, and now we need margin. Okay, now let's give margin here. It can be anywhere, it's not an issue. Okay, and margin I want is 50 pixel. And now I'll see margin will be here 50, here 50 pixel, and here also 50, and also at the bottom 50. Now you can see the difference. Okay, now it has become much better. Now I can make it a little bigger with Control plus. Okay, 200%. Okay, now we want all of them to be in just one line. Say for example, your content is here, one article here, another article will be here, and another article will be here. Okay, or your one picture is here, another picture is here, another picture, or video, vice versa. So we have to float the contents. Okay, now let's do it. How we can do it? I can just take floats, CSS properties, and floats. I want it to be left. Every content will go left one after another. Okay, and check it. I see it cannot come because there is no enough space. So I just make it smaller and there will be space. You see, when I make 150, another div comes, and when I make 100%, it fits to the web page. All right. This is called box modeling. And at the same time, I showed you the floating. But the floating concept is much more than this. Say, for example, you have another two divs. I just copy two divs. Okay. I say my divs ends. Okay. Always it is good practice to write notes for fellow developers. And this is not class, say for example. Okay, say for example, these are class. I say second deeps. This is second deeps. Okay, and this is like 4, and this is 5. Now, these two classes are different, so it will not be applicable with these 3 deeps. So we have to style them. Now you see, these deeps goes to top and take place the empty place. Okay, now what will be the solution? First style it so that we can see it clearly. I just copy it. We always copy and paste, then it just some changes. I just make it not red, say for example blue. Okay, and everything is fine. And green, I want it to be red. Okay, now look, we style it, but still is changing previous divs, though we don't want it to be. Actually, we didn't change the divs, that's why. So it will be second divs, and it cannot solve the problem still. You see, cannot solve the problem. No. So okay, fine. Why it is fine? Because we also use this float. Now let's check. You see, both divs are right here, overlapping. So how can we solve it? You can just create a false div. Where? Here. Always remember, when you float something, you have to create a false div, and you can say clear, or you can use fix class. Okay, I call it empty divs because there is nothing, no content inside, and I just take this fix class and I can say fix come on, fix, and I say clear in both. And now you check the problem solved, but I have to float it here, right? To do it, what I can do, I can do the same. I can say float left. It can be right also. Now I just want to make it bigger. Say for example, 400, height is 450. Just for example. Let's see what happens. You see? So there is 3 columns. Say for example, there is 2 columns. Now create another unique div, and it will be like this tell a note. Second div is okay. No. Now we are using ID. So for example, ID is unique. For unique div, name it unique div. Press enter, and I put the content same. Okay, or I can say lorem some more. Lorem 200, for example. Okay, and I just choose this ID as CSS selector. Okay, and I want it to be here. Starts with ID, always starts with hashtag. Okay, CSS selector, and I want it to be, say for example, the same, but size will be different. Definitely I want it to be 950. 950, height will be 550, say for example. Everything same, border, maybe background color, I want it to be light green. Okay, so for example, in border, I want it to be not red, I want it to be hot pink. And I don't need to float it because there is only one D. Now just refresh and check. It takes the place of this behind the scene, you see? It's attached to each other. It is because I told you, you have to always, whenever you float it here. After the floating, you have to clear the fix, or you have to create false D. Okay, so already we are using class fix. So what you can do, just you can create a false D where we created a false D. Just copy and paste where here. There is a false div again. I say false div, empty div, because there is nothing, any content, and it will solve the problem. So um, floating concepts in box modeling concept is very powerful, and if you know both this concept well, you become 50% web developer. You know almost 50% concepts in becoming software developer. You see, now everything fine. Okay, all right. So now you see how you can building blocks of your web pages. When you can create web pages, you can also design and develop your website, web application, and software. Okay, so thus we will be learning together next 3 to 6 months. If you want to learn front-end web development, just within 3 months you can complete it. If you want to learn full stack web development, you will need 6 months. Now we are teaching online, completely online. You can join from anywhere in the world, um, and we use Zoom. You can also join with Skype. Okay, and we are affordable. Please feel free, contact with us if you want to learn web development. And web developers, full stack web developers make more than 100K per year. And front end developers, they start making from 65 to 85K per year. Okay, so that's all for today. We today learn two very important concepts in web development. One is box modeling or box model, and another one is um, floating. And if you right button click again, view page source, and you can check what we have created here. Okay, just you can check view the source. Okay, and another way, even you can check the box model. You can click on inspect and you can check how it looks like. Okay, the box modeling, you see the way we created it. Okay, if you want to see the style and if you want to compute it, even you can actually check each and everything whatever you want to check. Okay, you see, so we will also use web developers tools. Okay, too many times, and we will the learning journey very interesting and very interactive. Okay, so feel free if you want to learn or if you want to teach your friends and family, even if you have kids like 8 to 15 years old, we teach completely online, and they can join completely online. If you have just laptop or computer with internet connection, you can join from anywhere in the world. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying a complete web development mm, uh, guideline series. I'll be showing up to 7 parts. Okay, and within the 7 parts, you will learn the fundamentals of web development, how we can start coding right from today. Right? Thank you so much.